Uh, Hello, yo, words.
Hello.
Wait, so, do I give you like a countdown for the timer? Yeah, okay. Uh, okay, hello, I'm PGSK, aka Mikey, and this is Disney's Atlantis The Lost Empire for PS1. Uh, I'm joined by Fuzimi, who's gonna try and do some commentary with me to fill in like the auto scroller parts and stuff. But yeah, right now I'm in the options menu, uh, so it doesn't go through like demos and stuff. But I can give you a countdown. So three, two, one, go. Uh, Hello.
Hello, yes. I was waiting for you to say something. Hello, yes. Hi. Do the commentary if I would like to do a commentary. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I played the game. I'm kind of familiar with it. It's a long time since I played it last, but I remember a thing here and there. So yeah.
Yeah, by the way, if you're wondering why the audio is like weird, the dialogue specifically, it's because of fast disk speed. For some reason, it like breaks the character voices. Uh, so yeah, but it still like speeds up loads, so it's allowed for runs. Anyway, this level takes like 5 minutes, but most of it is dialogue. So like just over a minute is actual gameplay. uh, yeah, so we're just doing some tasks. For some reason, the guy thinks that he needs to teach like a grown man how to, do basic movements. Obviously, it's because the game needs to teach you the controls, but it's just kind of funny that he thinks it's necessary to teach you how to jump.
Yeah, it is weird, but yeah, how else would you do this part really? So yeah, it is funny just to tell you how to jump. Do you know you can jump? Did you know you can jump, Milo?
Yeah, little fun fact here is because of the broken dialogue, it like ends earlier, so you can start like the thinking animation a little earlier. I don't think it actually like is faster or anything because it the meter starts filling up after the box actually disappears. But if you play on like a PS1 or an emulator, you can only start it after the box disappears.
By the
Uh,
way, yeah.
no,
Anything you want to say? No,
uh, no, go ahead.
useless. By the way, Mikey picked up two items in the boiler room. It was a portfolio. This guy's portfolio. His name is Whitmore, and he also picked up like a half of a key. And I asked Mikey before the run if you have to pick up the half of the key if there's like a different dialogue. If you don't, but no, you have to pick up the half of the key. Otherwise, the guy won't talk to you, and he gives you the other half later. So it's like a broken key, and he gives you find the first half of it, and then he gives you the rest, basically.
Yeah, that's like basically to teach you how to combine things because
Yeah.
we won't use it much throughout the run, but if you play casually, you would probably use it because you can like power up your weapons and stuff. But I think apart from that, this is like the only time. Wait,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was saying
Mikey
that.
mentioned it. Yeah, it's because of the fast disc speed. No, it's okay. It's only the dialogues that are like broken, but the audio from the game and the game music is fine. It's just weird.
Yeah, like
It's fine. Yeah.
yeah. Supposedly more Disney games do this, but I haven't played many on a PS2, so I'm not sure. If you play on like a Vita or a PS TV, this doesn't happen. But since the American version was never officially released there, it's not allowed for runs. It would be faster because it loads faster than on PS2, but it would be kind of unfair to allow a version that like you need a modded console to play. So yeah, we are
Yeah,
approaching
but
the end of this level finally.
yeah, but I can confirm the audio is okay. It's okay on PS TV. I just played it like 5 minutes ago. So yeah.
Yeah, like for some reason there's like a fast disk speed option there, but it doesn't break the audio like it does on PS2. Disk speed option there, probably because it's like digital and stuff, but I don't really know the probably because the details on that and stuff. But anyway, the next level is probably the biggest run killer, so it's gonna be interesting. There's like a really random strat that may or may not work. Thanks for the GLs, by the way. Okay, so well, first up, there's like a cutscene here. If you get into it in like a specific way, you can keep it quicker. Doesn't really matter, but yeah. But the big thing is here. I'm gonna try and position the barrel.
I tried positioning this barrel and like doing this clip literally 10 minutes ago before the stream. It's really hard, to be honest. I couldn't get it to work, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try like go through. Usually when I die, it doesn't work afterwards. So yeah, if I end up dying, it'll lose a bunch of time. But unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that, since essentially you're kind of just running between the smoke and the barrel, and it like kind of pushes you inside the barrel, and
then it like pushes you outside the walls.
yeah, like we are hoping for it to push us out of bounds behind the wall on the right.
By the way, how much time does it save?
Okay.
Nice.
Give me a sec.
Nice. Good.
I need to.
I would clap.
It saves a lot, like a couple minutes, but it depends how quick you get it.
Yeah, so the barrel clips you, or like you gain, I guess you gain some momentum from like clipping inside the barrel, and then it like clips you through the wall. Anyways, the thing is, you're behind the walls, and you can see, or you could see, there was no like floor to stand on. But just for some reason, the collision is still there until you open a menu or something, and then you start falling down, and that's what Mike used to get to this part here. And they also realized like later while running this game, they can use the compass to like maneuver around to like know where they are heading based on west, east, south, north.
Yeah, for a long time I used to kind of just wing it with the directions, but then another runner, shout out to Saiyans, he thought like the compass is like typically useless. There's some crystals to upgrade it later in the game that give it some use for like casual gameplay, but I never thought that I can like use it to navigate out of bounds. So I have a bunch of notes for directions, because we're gonna go out of bounds in pretty much every level that's not like a vehicle level like this. And speaking of this, the only like thing really is that you wanna be spamming the X button instead of holding it, uh, so that you shoot faster. And yeah, basically his like health is measured in how many subparts, like the little submarine thingies, were still inside the big sub, and we were like holding him off to let them escape. But yeah, apart from that, it's basically just an auto scroller now. So uh, yeah, I mean, when did you last watch the movie Fuzimi?
Yeah, thanks for asking this question. I have actually never seen the movie.
Damn,
I'm planning to I'm planning
damn,
to
dude.
watch it. I only played the game because I remember playing the PS1 demo and I really liked it. By the way, if you haven't played this game, give it a try. It is a really good game. I'm not even kidding. Don't play it, but if you didn't know, there is a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Advance version of this. No, by any means, don't play the GBA version. It's really bad. I'm in like the second level, and I still just don't. Just trust me, bro.
Yeah,
But if you wanna play the PS1 version, it's really good.
for some reason, the GBA version seems to be like more popular, I guess. Because I remember seeing like a race or something at one point of the GBA version being streamed, which was strange because I don't generally see like many people streaming any of the versions of this game. But yeah, personally, I wouldn't recommend the GBA one. The Game Boy Color one is actually decent because it's basically like a port of this. But the GBA one is just kind of not really my thing. What do the symbol collectibles do? They unlock like the cutscene you see at the start of the level. In bonus features, but we only collect them in Hundo, or we only need to collect them in Hundo, and they spell out Atlantis in the Atlantean like
Alphabet, basically.
alphabet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By the
and
way, yeah, okay.
the green crystals when you get there's one in each level, and they unlock like a model viewer and some concept art or something in the bonus features.
Yeah,
What did you want to say?
yeah. I was just wanted to say that I haven't played the Game Boy Color version, so that's why I wasn't like saying it's bad or good. But I just looked up if there is a PC version of Disney Atlantis. For some reason, there is, but it's way different than the PS1 version. For some reason, it's like a Flash type of game. It's not running on like a Flash, but it's the type of game would play in your browser or like a free uh, game from like Serial Box or something. So I don't know. It's really different.
I mean, there was more games on PC. There's like a Trial by Fire, and there's Search for the Journal or something. I know they're kind of like first-person sort of things. There's also yeah the FPS game. I think that's the one. I tried them. I'm not sure if I think I finished one because it was really short. I'm not sure about the other one, but yeah, this is uh, like the huge route difference from any percent, since in any percent we would not be doing this level or the one that comes after it, but since this is all levels, we are gonna be doing all the levels, like all of them, apart from the cut ones that are still left in the game because they can't be completed, but at least the ones we can complete.
Also, Mikey is finally playing as a different character now. there's like 5 other characters you
One,
can
two,
play as.
three. Yeah, there's 5. Uh, one of them you unlock like when you get into Atlantis, basically, because it's like the Atlantean princess. Okay, this part is a little scary, especially since I skipped the checkpoint that's right next to it.
You're also supposed to shoot a different button, which raises up like a very first platform, but he skipped that and jumped over to a different platform,
Yeah,
which
to
like raises up, goes up, and immediately starts going down. So he has to shoot the other button, so the next platform starts rising up.
actually, I tested it earlier, and I thought because we skipped the first one, it makes the other ones like immediately go down. But
Oh,
if you wait for a bit and then shoot the next one, it'll stay up.
okay, I see.
I guess it's
Okay,
just because you go like too fast.
or you just go too fast, it looks like it doesn't stay there, it just goes down immediately. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that was the first character change
Fast gamer.
because you're
Yeah.
supposed to change characters multiple times in the second level, but since we did the skip, we skipped like all of it. That level is supposed to take like 5.5 minutes, and we did it in like 240, even less because that includes like loads and stuff.
Yeah, normally you would be using Vinny. Each character has a special ability, let's call it that way. Vinny is like, what would you call him? A demolition man, where he like places dynamites around. And also, this is kind of funny. Milo is not really a strong guy, but he's able to push down a, what is it called?
I'm a
Uh,
move.
yeah, a move down from like a cliff.
Yeah, just casually. Like,
So yeah.
I would be surprised if an actually strong person was able to do that, let alone Milo. Who, if like you saw the movie, you know he's
Uh,
definitely not the strongest guy
Yeah,
around.
that would be Vinny, maybe. Or yeah, or probably. So yeah, then there's Audrey. She's like an engineer. She can fix stuff around. Mole, or I don't know. His name is not Mole. I forgot what his name is.
He's called like Gatan Molière or something. I can't
Something.
really pronounce it.
And
By the
yeah,
way, for this chase, you can essentially just jump around the wall on the left for the most of it. There's one part where I need to watch out. Hopefully, I'm not gonna miss it because I can get stuck. That wouldn't be great. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I think
yeah, good.
that was the. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it should be it. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I really don't want to die here because I didn't grab a checkpoint before this chase, so I would start really far back. And yeah, now a really interesting strat is gonna. Hopefully, it's not gonna take too long because yeah, it's. Uh, I've been having all sorts of issues with it recently, but at least I have a checkpoint here. So let's see. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, the lava level demo was for this game. It was in many like PlayStation, like European PlayStation magazine demo discs. So yeah, you're gonna see the demo level soon,
Yeah, after this
actually.
one. Damn it.
Almost.
Yeah, the
And there's no other way back, so it's just faster to kill yourself and respawn at the checkpoint.
yeah.
Yeah, and this is the mole guy I was mentioning before, and his special ability is to like dig holes and like, crawl. It's mole basically. So
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
nice.
Okay.
And
Uh,
again,
yeah. I actually have a bit of a story for this strat. I didn't wanna like start it because I wanted to like focus on getting it. But basically, the way I like found that it's a thing was back when we played this game as kids with my brother. Uh, like casually, you're supposed to either get this guy or the or Audrey, which is the character with the gun we used earlier, to go into like a dark room and pull a lever and stuff. And what we used to do was go up there and grab them all and jump down. And like one day, as I jumped down, I clipped inside the statue. And obviously, back then, I didn't know how that works. So I kind of just
We laughed about it.
yeah, I quit the game and we played Crash Bash with my brother because
Just
we
quit the
didn't
game.
have a
It's
memory
broken.
card, so we couldn't just like reload the save. But yeah, basically that's how I like. There's no way that thread would exist if that didn't happen, which is crazy to me. Because obviously I had to figure out like a setup, I guess. But that's how I figured out that it's a thing. But yeah, this is the fire trial level, the demo one that you guys were talking about.
And by the way, if you've noticed, the game actually forced us to go back to the lever before the ice trial one to enter the cove again. The game actually gives you like it places, or I don't know, it selects the lever you're supposed to go, so you don't have to be thinking about, oh, what's the next level I should go in. The next level isn't unlocked. It hasn't unlocked yet, so where am I supposed to know? And the game always puts the highlights the option for the level where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do, so you don't have to be thinking about what's the next level I have to enter.
Yeah, by
To
the
do.
way, we are actually supposed to be getting like crystals, both in this and the previous trial, which are meant to help us complete the cove level. But since we have all these out of bounds skips, we don't have to care about that. And we like for all levels, all we need to do is complete all of the levels, so we don't actually need to like fulfill the requirements. Because casually, if you okay, that
Nice.
was a scary jump.
Yeah, risky.
uh, Casually, if you miss and I remember that happening to my brother actually, he like forgot about the crystal in this level, so he had to redo the entire thing.
It's fine. I forgot about the crystals in the ice trial, so tell
How can
him
you
it's not
forget
the end.
about it's like right
That is.
next to a lever you need to pull?
Maybe it wasn't the ice trial one, but I remember forgetting something and I was like stuck and I didn't know what to do. It wasn't the fire trial one. Maybe it was a different level. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm just
because
remembering wrong.
like I know the ice trial one is in a box like right next to one of the levers you need to pull for like platforms to race at the end. Okay, some damage. I always kill the end guy there because he can snipe me when I'm climbing this wall, which like makes my wall let go, which is not ideal. And yeah, we are like I know I mentioned crystals, but I mean other crystals than the ones I'm currently getting, because I got one, now I got another one, but these aren't the crystals for Cove. These are just to progress this level. Okay, now I want to bring this box to the other side. I really don't want to get hit by this spider because it's the only enemy in the game that gives you venom, which like takes away like 20 HP or something. Uh, which is funny that there's an item to cure it, but literally only one enemy in the entire game, like, causes it. Anyway, now we can just damage abuse through the fire. It's like we're meant to push a box, but we have enough HP. More
Yeah,
to the
there
level.
is.
Yeah, because in the demo it ends right when you put the two crystals in the thing, right? In the door, and you like go through, and it ends there.
Yeah.
I wonder if the rest of the level is there, because you can see beyond, but I wonder how much of it is actually there. If you like somehow past that, if you could reach the actual end of the level.
Also, this part with these buttons is consistent, so you don't have to be thinking about what buttons to press. It's always the same 3 buttons.
Yeah, you start with the first one, and then it's every other one after that. So like you skip one, you get the next one. Then on the other side, it's the same. Now, you can see there's a large area here. We are supposed to be doing a lot of stuff to get the fire crystal. But as I mentioned, we don't actually need it, so we can skip the entire thing and just go towards the end of the level. Ah, damn it. There's like a faster cycle I can make here, but if I take basically any damage, I can't make it anymore. Like reaching the end fast enough to get on the platform ahead of me, basically. But it's fine, because if I like risked it and didn't make it, I would start really far back. So I'll take this over that. And yeah, we're gonna have another out of bounds strat at the end here. I'm gonna grab a checkpoint for this one because, yeah, it's. I really don't want to risk dying and respawning like miles back because, like, the radios are basically the only checkpoints in these levels. The game doesn't really like give you a checkpoint. Ah,
Nice, first
okay.
try.
Now, yeah, basically I can just pause on pause and I start falling through.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned before. There's still collision until like you press or like pause the game and like, enter an inventory.
Yeah, you can either open the inventory or the pause menu. It's there's like in certain levels there's like things you can land on to like I don't know, get the collision again, but I don't know, it's like strange. But yeah, so we finished the trials. We didn't fulfill the requirements, so I'll let you take a guess how we are gonna complete this level. How it's gonna be possible.
Are you gonna do some out of bounds?
Obviously. This is like the only big thread that existed before I started running the game, by the way. Just saying. And it wasn't even like this uh, advanced, I guess. Because before we didn't really like know that we can use this falling through the map thing to our advantage, so we would just run around the entire stage until we reached the ending. So here you can just pass through the wall before you land for some reason. Once you land, it becomes solid and you're soft locked, so that's kind of scary. But yeah, that was
It was a
okay.
good one.
Yeah, so far
That
so
went
good.
well.
Yeah,
Another, yeah.
Yeah, this is an
Okay.
auto-scroller
Yeah,
basically.
another auto scroller.
So wait, I'm gonna. Okay, so I don't know if that's just a thing on the 90k PS2s or it's Science's disc, but for some reason I like he says this level crashes for him sometimes, and I saw it crash for him, and I don't know if that's because of the PS2 he plays on or the disc or something, because I don't recall it ever crashing for me. I don't know if you have any experience with that, Fuzimi.
No, not really. I played this game like PS1, not on PS2, so
Yeah,
I
so
guess I can give it a try. I have two PS2s, 90k PS2s, so maybe one of them will crash here.
yeah, it's like I don't know the exact like I think he said he has to like skip the cutscene at the start really quickly or something. So there's like a cool out of bounds thing on that corner that I could technically do, but it's really hard to like survive. So and I'm actually on a decent pace right now, so I'm not gonna mess with that. But uh, yeah, I was hoping to find some cool out of bounds tech in this level, but since we are kind of limited by the gas amount at the in the top left, it's kind of hard to like just go out of bounds and towards the end or something. Plus, yeah, the level is just uh, it's basically kind of like forcing you to move forward at all times. So yeah, I don't really think there's gonna be like anything huge. It's mainly just not dying.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, you're not even like pressing like go forward button or anything. It's just the game moves you forward and you just steer.
I mean,
Is it
you
true?
hold X to go faster, but
Oh
even if
yeah,
I let go of X, he's still gonna go
yeah.
forward, just slower. So
But you have
yeah,
to go faster. So yeah.
yeah, we ideally wanna, because I think the fuel like decreases the same uh, whether you are actually accelerating or not. So
So it really doesn't matter unless you want to pick up the Atlantis symbols and you don't want to miss it. So
yeah, in Hando, you're actually like supposed to take specific ways because you might have noticed there were like split paths uh, before, and one of them has a collectible, but usually has less fuel and more health. But we are not really worried about our health. We need fuel because you can see I'm like kind of low on it. So since we don't need the collectibles, we just take the path with the fuel since it's an auto scroller, so it doesn't really make a difference anyway. Only on the last one we take the jump because it's faster than going around. But yeah,
okay,
uh,
nice.
yeah,
Another
that's
auto scroller done.
yeah. Now these couple levels are gonna be interesting to say the least. Okay, I don't know why I was holding backward for some reason. Because like the cutscene shows you from like the front. I don't know. I played this game before, guys. I swear. I know that the camera starts behind you in gameplay. But yeah, in this level we are basically just doing the casual way, but fast, since there is a strat or two strats technically that we could do. Jesus, okay, I was a little
Okay,
scary.
yeah.
But since this level has a death plane under like everything, it's not as easy as just falling through. Oh, okay, never mind. You can like jump that, so like it pulls you up the entire way, and you don't need to like grab onto the ledge. It's a tiny time save, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, now here I don't really wanna fall off because I don't have a checkpoint yet. Cool.
Okay, now you can fall off. Yeah, aren't these two levels like the longest in the speedrun? The outer Atlantis and the inner Atlantis?
Well, I mean, the Secret Swim used to be the longest level, but since all the like out of bounds threads were discovered, I think it's the trials, maybe. It all
Maybe.
depends on how quickly you get the strats and stuff. So also, yeah, so basically the strat I was mentioning, the door, like the stuff that I blew up with Winnie, there is a way to like bypass that. So you don't even have to like cross the bridge and change characters, but it's incredibly hard, and will probably be TAS only. I'll get around to making the TAS eventually, I swear. And
No, we play on N64s here, so no PlayStation.
anyone here played PlayStation? Oh, okay, it's really difficult to dodge some of these lizards because they are really good at sniping. Not just lizards, but like every enemy that shoots at you in this game is really good at it for some reason. Yeah, no. Another level that's gonna have a strat that exists.
PlayStation. It sounds like a magazine or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so this level is actually like really cool to play casually, but we don't do that here.
Oh.
So we are just gonna clip out of bounds.
Maybe.
Hopefully, it's not gonna take forever. There's like a crack in the door here that we like wanna jump into in a specific way, and it's gonna like launch us through the wall on the right. But
yeah, it's not easy, really. As you can
yeah,
tell,
it's
probably.
uh,
Yeah.
oh, there we go.
Nice.
Okay. This out of bounds was also discovered kind of randomly, because one runner posted a clip of him like somehow just jumping into there and clipping out of bounds. So obviously I had to mess with it and find the setup.
Nice. First try.
Yeah.
Easy. First try
Yeah.
clipping into the wall.
Yeah, the compass makes these out of bounds tricks a lot easier because, as I said, I used to like wing it and only like use the stuff that I could see to like navigate. But yeah, like with the compass, it's a lot easier
It
to
must have
just
been fun
like
to run, really, without the compass.
yeah.
Slave
And now I
station. Oh
just
my
have
goodness.
the directions written in my splits. But yeah, so now we are back in the previous level, but you have probably noticed that we are starting at a different point. Now we are back in the room that we were at the end previously, but now the extra two doors are unlocked. If you're wondering, okay, I don't usually get hit there. If
That's
you're
had
wondering,
never happened before. Yeah.
there is a way to get here early. It's really difficult and it doesn't actually work. because the game checks if you basically finished inner Atlantis before, and if you didn't, it won't let you like complete the level. So that's basically like a flag that sets which state the level is in, and if it's on 0, the like it'll play the animation at the end, and then just go back to gameplay because the game's like confused, like you're not supposed to be here.
Also, the part before he exited the level looks different on each version, if I'm right. It looks different on PAL and TSC.
On PAL and NTSC. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
multiple releases of PAL because it doesn't have like a language selection. Instead, there's like a different release for each language. But yeah, that part looks different. Like the last collectible is in a different spot and stuff. I don't know why, but it's a thing. Like that's like the only major change, apart from PAL being a lot slower generally because of the frame rate.
First time playing as with Kida.
Yeah.
Whatever.
This is like the most broken level, by the way, and a really scary one because you can soft walk, or like essentially soft walk in a lot of places. Because, okay, like being out of bounds like this is really scary because there are spots that can just trigger the falling through the map thing for no reason whatsoever. Like that door, I walk into it in like an angle to carefully slide past it. Because if I just wanted to YOLO, there's basically like a 90% chance I would start falling through the map. And I could save it, but obviously it would lose a ton of time.
Yeah, some of the levels do like wrap around, so if you fall down, you just have to wait, and you go back, and it just like wraps around you.
Yeah, basically all of them apart from Outer Atlantis, which has the
The
death
death
plane.
plane, yeah.
Okay.
Do this. You can just fall down and then wait, and you land on basically on top of the level again, on top of the corridors like here.
Yeah. So here I'm gonna take it safe because I have a bad memory of a thing happening on my GDQ hotfix run a while back, where you can like jump through the box there to get like a boost upwards. Instead, I got a horizontal boost, and yeah,
Bad things happened.
I had to come up with a backup on the spot.
Can you explain how this clip works through the doors?
Give me a sec. Okay, I clipped through the correct door. That's hype. Because if you clip through
Nice.
the right door, there is a backup, but it's like awkward. Yeah, basically these doors like open and close in just like a slow enough so that we can like trick them into opening, then go like away, and as they start closing, we go back and jump in the middle of them, which like makes them close on us and basically like clips us inside, which is yeah, which makes this level really broken, especially in Hundo, since you have to like go back for collectibles and stuff. You have to like clip out of bounds and inbounds all the time. Also, there is I could have clipped into those doors down there to like skip this part, but it's been a little awkward recently, and it doesn't really save that much time, especially if I don't get it first try. So just gonna skip that one. Climbing up the stairs was a little awkward, but it's fine. And yeah, basically we already passed the end of the level, but we need to fulfill a certain requirement for the end trigger to appear. which this game surprisingly does really well in certain levels, like the first one, the long tutorial one. There is a way to clip out of bounds, but it's really well made so that it like checks for if you actually like completed everything. So yeah. Okay, now we are gonna put the water in here from out of bounds.
Nice.
Yeah, now
Yeah, the thing
we
is, sometimes you can use the when you open when we what we mentioned before. When you open the menu or like pause the game, you will immediately start falling down. So he really wants to use the item and like trigger the thing without falling down. If he doesn't do that, he will just fall down, and
yeah, if I like
it's not a good time.
I had that happen once when I was just figuring this like strat out, but if you like stand in a way where it doesn't let you put the water in the thing, it's really bad because obviously when you close the menu, you start falling, and you can land on the thing I landed on at the end and then go back, but it loses like a lot of time, obviously. Now here, once again, we're gonna try and get out of bounds right at the start of the level. It's a bit,
First try.
uh,
Uh,
uh, it's a bit awkward because of the slippery like physics of the game. Because you need to like jump up and then over an invisible wall. Come
nice.
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. Okay, slightly right of. Okay, cool. Now, once I hopefully land this, it's basically smooth sailing to the end, since this is like the last hard strat of the run. We wanna land in here. There we go, nice. So not only did we skip a large portion of the level, but we also skipped like triggers for enemies to spawn, which helps us in that the game doesn't lag as much. Because there are some spots where the game would like lag, but it doesn't because of the enemies not being there. So we can just do our thing without anyone bothering us. It's gonna be really cool music now. This would play for longer if I didn't skip the entire level. I'm so sorry for that. But yeah, there's supposed to be like a bunch of enemies, like big golems throwing rocks at you. But yeah, since we skipped a big portion of the level, they don't actually spawn.
Also, the explosions here work in like in the game, they work in like a weird way. There isn't like actual explosion. You can be standing near the dynamite and it won't do any damage, or like it will do, but we were standing right at the wall. The wall like collapsed, but we didn't get any damage. Is because the game just checks if there is an explosion or if there is like a dynamite and it exploded, and then like and like breaks the wall. You can pretty much put the dynamite anywhere in the game if it would let you put the dynamite anywhere in the game, and it would still like break the wall. So that's why you don't get any damage from the dynamite exploding.
Yeah, so you can like put it as far away from the wall as possible and stand right next to it, and you
Next
won't
to the
take damage, but the wall will break. Also, I don't want to alert anyone, but we might be on a slight world record pace.
just not. Oh, okay, it's over.
I mean, it's not huge. That I can still die in the final boss or
Yeah,
something.
no, you
So
just jinxed it.
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have another vehicle kinda auto scroller level. I'm not gonna let my guard down because it would be really awkward to say that we are on pace and then die on an auto scroller.
Yeah, maybe.
A little bit, but yeah, I mean, to since there's not really much to talk about, what's your favorite level if you have one in this game?
Maybe the file trial one, because I'm maybe biased by the demo version I was playing. And I think the Inner Atlantis one.
Yeah, Inner Atlantis is really cool if you actually do it the intended way and don't just skip to the end, because you didn't really get to see much of it at all. But there's co-ops that you have to avoid, uh, and then you switch to Kida, the Atlantean princess, to keep the or to have them not go after you. It's really well made. And actually, me and my brother got stuck on it for a really long time. We couldn't complete a really basic part of the level because we didn't really speak English or anything. So even though the game told us exactly what to do, we didn't understand. So it's kind of on one hand, I was sad I didn't have a memory card for the PS1 as a kid, but on the other one, I wouldn't have all the memories that I have if I did have one, because I would just reload the save and not have to replay the entire game every time. So I would figure things out quicker. But yeah, we are basically at the end here. We have one more level to go.
Yeah. Have you finished the GBA version? I don't remember if you said it before.
I think I did. I really wanna finish a run eventually so I can claim the SRC page, but
So I was.
it's a really hard game to do in one
Yeah, I was
sitting.
gonna say. So when's the run happen? And yeah, the game is ridiculous, really.
Yeah, I might wanna do the GBC one instead because I like it more, but we'll see. Anyway, this final boss has two parts. Okay, for some reason she decided to shoot early but yeah, basically we need to make her shoot these four engine things on the side. And for some reason it makes her really embarrassed or something
It looks
and
like
just dies.
chandeliers, to be honest. More like a chandeliers, not like engines. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think it's chandeliers on the side of a huge balloon
I mean,
thing, but
yeah, but it just looks like it. It would be,
yeah,
yeah, having
time
fancy chandeliers.
time's gonna end the moment his health reaches zero. So in a couple of hits from now. So the drops of the collectibles here are really random. Can lose a minute in handle. Time ends now. And
GG.
would you look at that? A new world record
It's a VR. GG.
by 14 seconds barely. Thanks for the
Nice.
GGs. Uh,
Good job. Yeah, it was.
yeah, I can play the end. I guess I'm gonna skip the cutscene just in case, because it's a part of the movie. We don't want Disney causing any
Yeah,
issues
I was
here.
gonna say that maybe you should skip the cutscene.
But
I was like, are you gonna play the cutscene?
but I mean, I think I played it on GDQ and it was fine. But you never know.
Getting
Uh,
GDQ banned, nice.
but yeah, basically, yeah, this was Disney's Atlantis, The Lost Empire for PS1. I think I had a really good run. I think a world record is is like an okay run.
Yeah, it's an okay run, really.
It's
It's
an
just an
alright run.
okay run. Yeah,
I mean, I was over a minute ahead at some point, so
you can
it
do
could have
better.
been better.
Yeah,
But
exactly. Some of the clips didn't go first try, so
yeah, like a lot of the stuff is not like really too consistent, so it's hard to like expect. Because in theory, I could get sub 50, but
yeah, I'm
it,
pretty sure if you're gonna get all the clips first try and it's over basically.
yeah, but
Pretty much.
that's gonna happen eventually, surely.
Maybe, yeah. Could be.
But yeah, so if anyone's interested in maybe giving this game a shot, then feel free to join the Discord, which you can find on the SRC page. There's not many people active at the moment, like running, but we are always open to helping out with whatever you might need to get the game, to get like running the game. Uh, and yeah, I guess that's us. Uh, I don't know if Fuzimi has anything else to say.
Yeah, I just want to say if you're not interested in running this game but you haven't played it, play the game. It's really fun casually. It's really a good game. So yeah, you should give it a try. But I guess that's it for me as well. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for the GGs, everyone. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the marathon and good luck to the
Yeah,
rest of the runners.
good luck with the rest of the match.